understand. I know saving her was the right thing. She seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye. Jotunheim awaits.
Hello everybody, my name's Alpha. Welcome back to God of
Why
War.
did Baldur say we crossed?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya, the one thing she treasured from their marriage. Only hope to spare him pain and spare herself loss. Such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Yeah. So, anyway, of course, last time we fought and killed Baldur in probably the stupidest boss fight ever. Like, holy crap. Again, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been that bad in normal difficulty, and just like with getting the Blades of Chaos first time, this isn't something that the developers probably don't expect you to play this game on the hardest difficulty your first time through. But still, holy crap. So much of that was just unfair. But, on a positive note, I just got hired at a grocery store today, and I start tomorrow. As of me recording this, that is, by the time I actually get around to uploading this, because of how far ahead I am, I will hopefully have been working there for a couple weeks. I have to remember which way to go. Oh, but yes, I'm in a very good mood, so I decided let's get right back to recording. The last part, I recorded a couple days ago, by the way. So, let's get back to it. I don't know where that thing is pointing me, but I'm docking over here. Alright, hopefully I'm going to see if I can get one. I probably can't get any more. Probably not. But if I've got enough hack silver, I'd like to try and get some better armor for myself. So yeah, definitely, I definitely want to do that. I want to
get alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you.
Yes, yes,
Smart,
yes.
you'll find it.
Oh, whatever. And I do not have, still don't have enough. I am just, oh wait, I do have that armor. I did get that armor. That's right. I am, however, short on getting him his best armor. That just looks awesome. I like how that looks. What does that do? Aim shot, barrage, aerial dominance, exposed weakness, increased stronger. But of course, yeah, that would be the best for me. I just don't have enough silver. Boink. Hit boink.
Say the word, kid.
That's all I need, I think.
What'll it be, Shorty?
There we go.
Make sure they hit that.
There we go.
You again.
Yes, man, yeah. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm as prepared as can
Here
be.
we go. I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to plan, go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, it's not like anything else could possibly go wrong. Let's see, where's Jotun? There it is. Open up a pack of Slim Jims for later.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got him. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
That's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
There we go.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
How you holding up, Amir?
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there is a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight,
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No. Ah, fine, damn it. Fine.
watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't.
Okay.
Ready.
Let's do it.
Come.
We're still not done. No way. We haven't been to Asgard yet. Still, this better be one hell of a view. Don't go too far ahead, Atreus. Curious. Why did the door lead instantly to Jotunheim instead of having me go through past Brock's shop like it always has? Oh, I'm still moving? I'm still supposed to be
Look!
moving?
We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
You're...
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
so close.
Boy. Carry her.
Look at that. Okay, I'm sorry, but these. This is
Boy.
really cool.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Yeah, this is gonna end badly. Something bad's gonna
Hello?
happen.
Anybody here?
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all. Odin and Thor ruining everything for everybody.
Mickey Mouse. New lore. Would be if you shared kind of. Lord is most of all. Tell me there's none left. Guard to the brink of ruin. They got away with everything.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did. Hey, who's the guardian?
Guardian. When doom befalls the indestructible. Eh, boy,
I
that
should
was
feel
Balder.
it, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened? Why Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It's your axe. It's smaller. Look! She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us! The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur! That just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
I didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. didn't she tell us?
She sent us here knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
What's behind the tapestry?
Yes. Yes, we are.
What was that?
Look. It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
Oh boy. This is gonna end badly. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh God. Okay, no jokes. Jeez. Get off.
No. We do it together. Son. Goodbye, Finn.
I love you, Mom. Giants. They really are alone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant. Which makes me part giant and part dog.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
What's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born? She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Ah! I knew it! It was spoiled for me. I was hoping it wasn't true. Oh, this is gonna end so badly. He's Loki. He's freaking
I
Loki.
guess it all makes sense now. Why she wanna end up here? Be with Rakan? But did she know it was gonna be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep the secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
What?
Oh,
What? Wait, there's no way. This can't be the end.
so why do you want to name your Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, that there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. And we missed it.
This can't be the end. This can't be the end. We haven't even been to Asgard. How do you have a game featuring Norse mythology and not go to Asgard? This is not the end. This can't be the end.
I understand if you want to go home. And I bet there are still some corrupted doctors out there that can be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people is part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Amir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Wait. I'm sorry, but I've got to look this up. Okay, so apparently if I kill 8 of the Valkyries, I can fight the Queen of the Valkyries. And
before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realize. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder has become something else. The stuff of omens.
Omens, for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter. but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate...
Another prophecy.
No, prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Okay, is there actually that actually gonna be something? Is there actually gonna be something?
I'm telling you, it's Thimble. I can feel it in my scrotum. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow and you know it. It's the end time.
How dare you make me voice?
Guys?
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Thimble winter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrotum.
Yeah. We heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, do not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice. Now you're talking. Well, next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make it home. I'm gonna see what happens if I go back to their house. Just to see what happens. This can't be the end.
The tower ate the Unity stuff, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya. She paid me a visit.
Are you bewitched again?
No. Well, I don't think so. I thought it best to tell her what she wanted to know before any Sather became necessary.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
Yet it never is.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Bit drafty, maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
Okay, this'll do.
Sleep.
Way ahead of me.
Excuse me? This can't be it. Years later. Okay. Okay.
What was that?
The ball.
Hi, Thor. Yeah, Thor. Don't end it there. Oh, you don't even let me fight him? Oh! Oh. Santa Monica Studio. Go fuck yourselves. You're gonna end it there and not even let me fight Thor? I've been looking forward to fighting Thor this whole freaking game, and you're gonna... was a great game. I will say, this was a great game. As far as story goes, this was great. I really did enjoy this. A lot of the combat was good, at times repetitive, and on this higher difficulty, there was a lot of times where I had to cheese instead of just fighting legitly in order to get by. But again, as I've said a couple times now, I don't think the developers expect anyone to play through on the hardest difficulty on their first time. So that's on me. But still, second fight with Baldur is bullshit. And dear God, why can't games just make unarmed combat a viable form of combat? Seriously. Why can't they just make unarmed combat viable? Well, because holy crap, I wanted to fight Baldur fist to fist again. That's another fight I was looking forward to. The rematch with Baldur, where I could go fisticuffs again. But goddamn, that it would have literally been impossible for me to beat him that way. Maybe I can pull it off on a lower difficulty. I plan on playing through this game again to find out. But yeah, on this difficulty, it was almost impossible for me to beat. There's just no way I was going to beat him legitly, so I had to cheese him. But overall, I liked this game. I will say this. One thing that this game seems to get a lot of praise for is that it is based on actual Norse myths. That's like saying the original trilogy of God of War were based on actual Greek myths. They were based on them. They were based on real myths. But they were not accurate. And in many ways, this was not accurate. Baldur was not Freya's son. Freya never married Odin. Frigg was Odin's wife. Baldur was Frigg's son. And the whole thing with mistletoe, it wasn't that, oh, mistletoe could undo the spell to give him invulnerability, remove the spell that gives him vulnerability. It's just like, it was literally the only thing that could hurt him. It was literally the only thing that could kill him. It wasn't like, oh, prick him with some mistletoe and then you could just give him an axe to the face or snap his neck or anything like that. And that's another thing. Baldur literally could not be physically harmed. I mean, you could see the fight. He could get hacked up, cut up, but then he'd heal back. That did not happen with the actual Baldur. Like, literally nothing could physically harm him. Like, Thor could have cracked him over the head with Mjolnir, and he wouldn't have even felt it. And it wasn't... And another thing, Baldur didn't really get mad at Frigg over it. It was like she did because he came to her about prophetic dreams he had about his death. Pretty much everyone was happy. Like, Baldur was, by all accounts, pretty swell guy. He was a god of light and all that was good in the world. Well, so, not the asshole we got. And let's see, what else here? Yeah, as far as I know, Jormungand isn't one of the good guys. Yeah, no. So I don't know much about Skull and Hati, but pretty much every version of Ragnarok I've heard says that it's Fenrir that eats the sun. I've never even really heard of Skull and Hati before this game, so I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like multiple versions of the same myth. Depends on who's telling the story. I'll give them a pass on that. But also just overall. Oh, also the fact that Magni and Modi die. Because here's the thing. I looked it up. Modi, we're not sure about. All we know is that he's mentioned as being around after Ragnarok. We don't know if that means he was alive before fact and just survived, or if he was born after Ragnarok. We just know he was around after the fact. And Magni, I don't know about whether or not he lives or dies, but he actually helps Thor fight someone during Ragnarok. And yet both of them are dead before Ragnarok even starts. By the way, I called it. They caused Ragnarok. I called it. Yeah. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, the Bifrost. Okay, the Bifrost is an actual rainbow bridge. It's not this like little light that it's not this little container that holds light that transports you from realm to realm. It's a literal bridge. Like there's just so much that's wrong, that's not accurate, but it is all based on real myths. Yeah, that's for sure. That's not being held in question. And honestly, like with most mythologies, people can't eat. With most mythologies, the cultures that had those mythologies could not get their own story straight. Let alone us. Like, we don't know what the real stories are. And of course, with something like this, you're allowed to take creative liberties. Like, for what? Like, if you're trying to judge this based on the accuracy of myths, this game fails. Like, so much. But if you just judge it based on the story it tells, on its version of things, it was amazing. Now, I'd like to think that they left enough clues that I would have figured out that Atreus was Loki. But if I had not, that would have been one hell of a reveal, and it's dropped there. And of course, you might even be able to figure out just if you knew mythology, because it's because of Loki that Balder dies. Because he made an arrow out of mistletoe or a spear, depending on the story, on which version, and either throws or shoots it at Balder himself, or gets a blind Aesir god to do it. And since it's the one thing that could hurt him, it obviously does. It kills him. Oh, just remembered another thing. Jormungand is actually Loki's son. So is Fenrir. And there's also an 8-legged horse named Sleipnir, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. It's Odin's horse. Obviously, you never saw Odin, which doesn't make sense. Although I can obviously see we are probably going to get a sequel. We've got to go through Ragnarok. There's no way they're going to just leave the game there with them about to fight Thor and then not do anything with it later. We never even saw Odin. Like, we never saw Asgard. Like, let's see. We spend most of the game in Midgard. You go to Vanaheim, presumably. What's weird about that though is you don't actually leave. You go from one realm to another. That's the weird thing. Unless the tower is just there and was just never activated. But to me, it implied that we went to Vanaheim, where there's also Alfheim, Muspelheim, Helheim, Niflheim, Jotunheim. So basically, that leaves 2 realms that we haven't gone to. 3 if you actually don't count Vanaheim. Yeah. So, in fact, let's just say 3 realms that we have not gone to. Vanaheim, Nibelheim, which is the realm of the dwarves, and also the Dark Elves, the Svartalfs. Like, fun fact, they're not elves at all. They're just really tall dwarves. That's literally it. They're tall dwarves. That's the big secret with Dark Elves. And also Asgard. How do you give us a game in Norse mythology and not let us go to Asgard. That's like giving us a game based in Greek mythology and not letting us go to Olympus. What? But that's why I'm pretty sure we're going to get another game. And it's probably going to start with us fighting Thor, which means it's probably going to be one of the easier fights, since it's going to be the first boss fight. But still, that does disappoint me, because I was hoping he'd be kind of like a later game boss type thing, where he'd be really tough and like, holy crud, super powerful. But yeah. Also, I don't know if they're going to do this, but they did leave the door open for them to go to other places. Like, there's obviously Egypt. I'm not saying I want to see Kratos and Atreus go to Egypt and kick the crap out of Ra and all the other Egyptian gods, but I'm not saying I would be opposed to that. And also, I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese symbolism or whatever, but there were other places hinted at. I'm pretty sure I saw a piece of treasure in Tyr's treasure room that had kanji on it. So yeah, we could probably end up going there. Or we might get a future game where we get to fight Sun Wukong in China, or fight Susanoo no Mikoto in Japan. That'd be freaking awesome. Though at that point, I do worry that about the game becoming like a once a year theme, like Assassin's Creed became new game every year, cash grab and all that. But still, they left the game it open for that to happen. For sure, we are definitely going to get more with Norse mythology, because hey, we gotta go through Ragnarok. We set it in motion. We gotta go through with it now. But overall, this game was pretty good. I'm definitely going to play it on my own once this is all done. I wonder, can y'all even hear me overall with this loud music? Because this is just blaring in my ears. I can barely hear myself talk. So if I'm getting a little loud, I'm sorry. Yeah, overall, this game was great. It wasn't the absolutely amazing 10 out of 10 game of the year that people are praising it to be. But I liked it. I'm looking forward to playing through again on a lower difficulty where I can actually take my time. I'm looking forward to going to Muspelheim and Niflheim. Sorry, but I won't be showing that. I may be showing that. I don't know. I haven't decided. But overall, for now, the game's done. So all we had to do is wait until the end. So let's just sit here and wait. Well, I'm going to sit here and wait. I'll see you in about 2 seconds. Oh, hello.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream. Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us, here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Okay, I guess that's it then. So, this has been God of War. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. If you like what you saw, then leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, and as always, stay awesome. Later.